Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. It's a little frozen right now, but I'm here. Woo, people! I'm here. We had a very, very great day. Lots of videos went up. Lots of videos went up today. Hopefully, you guys got them in. I was all over the place, bouncing around at all these places, and doing the same thing right now. This live stream is going to be about this new DoorDash system. Now, I'm going to tell you guys this. For those of you who do not know, my name is Robert Reese. I am the official news channel of the gig economy. This is Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Okay, Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Hot Facts is much more than the brand. It is the truth behind what you stand for. Okay, so check this out right here. I got word of the DoorDash system, right? And I was like, oh wow, they're actually gonna do it because for those of you who have been watching Hot Facts for let's say the past like 13 months or so, you have known that I have videos up that I have broken down the tier system on Uber Eats. I've broken it down on how Grubhub has the same thing, and that there are other apps that do the same thing with the level system. Okay, now you could take it as red, yellow, green. You could take it as blue, gold, or diamond. You can take it as blue, diamond, platinum. You can take it as whatever you want. You can take it as 1, 2, 3. You can put any three there, and it's gonna equal the exact same thing there. Now, what's up, Kevin Hawthorne, all the way from Lakeland, Florida? Now, I want you guys to understand this, that on Uber Eats, it's a point system. So the more points that you have, the higher tier you are. The higher tier level that you are, you get the more qualified customers. Now, I've spoken about this in the past, and there was a big backlash on people saying, well, your customer service and all this stuff doesn't matter. And I'm telling them that I am in the tier system, but this is just what I do anyway. And as Sin City also said, he mentioned the reoccurring clients, okay? The reoccurring customers. You hear Hot Facts with Robert Reese and the DoorDash Revolution talk about reoccurring customers all of the time, okay? All of the time. You guys all hear about reoccurring customers coming from Hot Facts. These are the people that continuously give you tips. Now, it may not be every single day they're going to give you a tip, and it may not be the same amount every day, but you know that depending on that house and how many times you go to that house in 1 week, you can actually start to determine how much money you're going to make by each house. Okay. What's up, Rev? By each house on that street that you go into. When I was telling people about sewing up my area and my community, and I'm known around here, and in all the merchants that I go into, I get all the thumbs up. I have the highest ratings when it comes down to all this stuff. That has me at a higher tier. So when the merchant has me at a higher tier, and they are scheduling me with if I am available for the most qualified customer, okay, that means that I am on the highest tier, and that's diamond status over on Uber. Okay, I'm a diamond driver, do all that other stuff. Okay, now DoorDash is doing the same thing. Grubhub has it also. Okay, tier system, level system. Now, we got to understand this. It doesn't mean that you are going to get the best orders all the time. No, because everyone doesn't order the exact same amount. Everyone doesn't order the exact same amount all the time. They may just want a cheeseburger this time and not get that family meal. You can't just all of a sudden think they're going to get that family meal every single time they order. Sometimes they just want something just quick like that. But what this will do is for this, the drivers, they're going to go ahead and do away with the top dasher because there's a lot of people that learn how to wait since until the last like couple of days and then get your stuff up so you can be top that dasher and get these orders. Then with the diamond program and all this other stuff, there are too many people becoming top dashers who were actually doing a disservice to the people, the customers, because they're lazy and don't want to do it for 3/4 of the month, and then for the last like week they go ahead and do it so they can have it for the next month. So for 3 weeks they are leaving customers stranded and behind. Now if I am a company like DoorDash, I'm pretty sure that there was a reporter or someone that went to them and asked them this question: what are you guys going to do about this? Gary Middleton, I'm trying to get these real questions out there. But DoorDash, what are you guys going to do about this? They all say, hey, I want to go ahead. Let's can we get the head down here? Can we get him here? You can't get him here. What do? You got to listen and address it. And you got to address it in a way to where the drivers are going to feel it. Okay? They're going to feel it. It's going to separate now all of the top dashers. I've spoken about this. Okay? Told you it was going to happen. I told everyone it was going to go like this. They were calling me a clown. They were saying all this other stuff, but slowly but surely, I told you guys the transition is coming. I was playing the videos about learning to adapt to the new situation that is going to come in the future. This is what it is now. Majority of the drivers out there drive for DoorDash because they say the other apps are a little bit too difficult, like Uber Eats or Grubhub. Now, you cannot sit and cherry pick on Uber Eats or Grubhub because they have a tier system. If you cherry pick on those, you're going to be at the bottom, and no matter what, when you sign on the app, you're going to be getting the leftovers of everything. Now, this is what they're going to do on DoorDash. They're going to do the exact same thing. Now, also with these tier systems, there's things that you can get that will qualify you for extra benefits, like car service and repairs and things like that, cash back and incentives. All these things like that, you will be able to get benefits on also. But it's gonna make, this is what it's gonna make. It's gonna make the top dashers who are floating around, let's say 60% all the time, it's gonna make them raise their level. Now you're gonna see a lot of mid-range drivers who feel that I don't want to be the highest level because the mid-level may be best for me. What's up, Sam Lee? I'm banned from Mr. Flex again. Yeah, I got whiff of that. I heard about it, and I am sorry that they said that because we live in the same area that I had something to do with you having an issue with the app. That's definitely not true. And I do want to say this. I have run into Sam Lee, maybe our interview, and maybe 2 other times after that, at the Little Caesars right here where I'm at, and the Starbucks. Okay, I run into Xander. Our kids go to the same school all the time, so I'm just letting you guys know. I ran into Sam on the interview on purpose, and then 2 times on accident. I run into Xander all the time, so I just want to just make that clear. We all live in the same area. So banning him because he lives in my area, you got to ban Xander too. I'm just saying. Where Wesley lives over here too, you got to ban him also. So I'm just saying. But back to this tier system. Sorry, Sam. Now, back to this tier system here. Okay, there's going to be a lot of people who feel like they're in the middle pack, and all they want to do is stay there because they see that, hey, I can maybe drop down here and then come back up to here without being here and then going back up there and coming down, because it may be harder in a transition. Just think of it as you're a boxer, and just think of Roy Jones. All right, Roy Jones went from middleweight to heavyweight and tried to come back down, but it was too hard and difficult for him, right? The too hard and difficult part might come from DoorDash. You don't know how they're going to do it, how easy it's going to be to move up from level to level to level. You don't know if you're going to have to do more orders to actually get up to the next level. And that's what I mean by it may be a little bit harder. These are the little intricacies that no one knows about, okay? That no one knows about at all. So what you got to do is, if you are a top dasher and a diamond driver right now, you got to think of what type of top dasher and diamond driver are you, okay? Now you got to also know this. There's people that do the shop and pay orders really well. There's still people that are going to be doing the pizza orders very well. there's going to be certain times when pizza orders are really, really busy, and it's going to be those top people in the higher tier going knocking those out. Some of these other restaurants might be a little slower and things like that. It'll go like that. Let's say if it's a driver and he's busy taking one, they'll then go ahead and throw that to the next tier driver, which is whatever one might be in the area. It's going to be hard for drivers to manipulate. Okay. It's going to be very hard for drivers to manipulate. Okay. And do anything. What's up, Dad Dash? What's up, my man? I saw the video that you tagged me in. Nice video right there, man. Nice video. What's up, Dad Dash? People, HotFacts gets respect all over because this is the official news channel of the gig economy. And also, let me change this banner. Okay, I'm gonna change this banner really quick because I know there's some people that I may be talking to in the future outside of a few things here. If you want to go ahead and book an interview, here's how you go ahead and do that with HotFacts right there. Now, let's get back to this DoorDash. Like I said, the DoorDash revolution has most of the damage I was getting back then, all the way up until whenever they were saying that this is DoorDash, not Uber Eats or Grubhub. But I was trying to explain them that what DoorDash did by implementing all of the different programs that you can be in, they were doing that so that they can build stats on to see what drivers are actually doing something else. Now that they did that, okay, now that DoorDash did that, they are now able to use those stats and that data right there, right? They're able to use that data right there. Now come up with, instead of 5 programs you can be on, let's drop out 2. Okay, let's implement this and let's see how we can work these into these 3. That's what they are doing right now. So there's going to be places where people get a lot of shopping orders, shopping pays, and they knock them out. People like my wife in Torque, they send her the thing every single month that she gets priority over all the shopping orders, and her ratings are just ridiculous. She takes just about everything. Okay, everything is 95. Everything is up. Everything is up. Everything is up, and completion rate is like a 99, 98 or something. Everything is up. So when she gets a priority, she goes in the store and knocks those out. Now she'll get like 4 Sprout orders in a row. She'll get like 4 Sprouts order in a row, and they'll all be like $17, something like that, and they won't be going far, right? And they're always in the evening time. So she's probably going to be one of the ones that's going to be like, I'm a diamond driver. She's going to be the highest level right there on the DoorDash end, right? So now she's going to now take the orders that other people were getting, because now they're going to separate the top dashers into their own groups now. Okay. Now the top dasher who was top dasher doing his thing is now going to fall below. And if there's another top driver there, they're going to give it to that person if they're in the area over the one that's right down below. It's the caste system. Okay. It's the caste system. That's exactly what they are doing. Now check this out. When people are saying, well, I'm still going to try to keep the same energy I was doing, I'm going to decline these orders and everything else like that. Now, here's what you got to understand. When I was telling people I can turn $2 orders into $20, and I was showing you guys, and I continuously show you guys that I can do that. You know how I can do that? Is because the quality of the customer that they put in front of me, I know how to conduct my business to make sure it's all right. Then the customer gives me the thumbs up and a 5-star or whatever it is, right? So then even if they do get that order, when I said they're not going to be ordering anything, it just might be a cheeseburger, it might show up as like $3.50, $4 on the app, right? But when I get there, that's the person that's going to give me that $10 tip that turned that into a $14 order for just going 1.5 miles. Now you guys all see the screenshots and videos that I put up. A lot of you guys now will start to see the light. And a lot of you guys are going to start changing your customer service because you're going to want to get those reoccurring customers. Now, you drive by houses all the time as a delivery driver, and you know what houses and what area. You're like, man, I've been in that house like 3 times. They always tip good. Well, what if that was like the normal house on your route? not just 2 or 3 times. What if it happens, let's say 2 to 3 times, 3 to 4 times in 1 week? Let's say that happens 16 to 20 times in a month. Now you can now dictate how much money that you're going to get by where you are. And this is where you guys are going to start to have to understand. There's certain areas and zip codes. Now you guys are going to start getting into hot facts and start understanding everything that we've been saying the whole time. You're going to have to start to understand the zip codes, the areas on where you work, and everything else like that. No problem, DoorDash, Dad. You're gonna Dad Dash. I mean, sorry about that. You're gonna have to. I'm telling you, you have to know your zones, your areas, because there's going to be now, remember how you have too many top dashers in one area and, it doesn't work right? It's going to be the same thing when you have too many top drivers in the highest level in one area, okay? But the difference is now these drivers will be taking the orders and not pitching them to other drivers. More than likely, they will be taking these orders, which will clear them off the books, okay? Clear them off the books, okay? What they're trying to do is make sure more customers get their orders on time. They want to make sure that the right drivers are actually going in and doing the job correctly. That is what they are going to be doing the whole time. So understand this, you will be seeing smaller payouts. You will be seeing smaller payouts as far as upfront payout. But that is not the back end. That is not the back end, okay? The back end means like when you get that cash tip, when you get that $20 cash tip, when you go to the house that always has the envelope on the door. Like you guys have seen me open up many envelopes on the Walmart Spark, right? A lot of that comes from the same house. I'm gonna break down the videos like that. A lot of these content creators don't even tell you this. A lot of those are coming from that same customer's house. That's how many times that customer has an envelope out there so I can tear it open and show you guys a cash tip. The top drivers now, you can be a novice, okay? You can be beginner, intermediate, you can be expert, okay? You can be 1, 2, 3. You can be yellow, you can be red, yellow, green. It don't matter what it is. You can be dirt, you can be rock, you can be diamond. Okay? It don't matter what it is. They are doing this because it works. And it works on other apps because let me tell you this. There's a lot of people that do DoorDash, but they will tell you for the regular food orders that you get, the payouts are higher on Uber Eats and Grubhub. Okay? The payouts are higher on Uber Eats and Grubhub. Okay? DoorDash wants to clean up its image. Okay? They want to clean up their image so that they can now have, a little bit more there. So they can have a little bit more there. Look at the DoorDash Revolutions comment right here. Repeated clients are in what's he say? Repeated clients are imperative to getting paid, higher tips, but your business etiquette and quality customer service is the key to getting those orders. And that is something that you guys have to understand, that when you're watching these videos, that Hot Facts and Revolution, and there's other people out there that do it. My buddy TFT, he does it and he does it well. He's out there doing his thing. I have highlighted drivers that do that well. When you're watching these videos, pay attention. Don't just try to see, well, let me see if he takes the order. Let me see this. Pay attention to the detail. Pay attention to the assertiveness walking in, having the conversation and the relationship with the staff there so that they know when you come in, bam, 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 it's easy. You get your order, you're in and out. You don't got to do all that stuff. Watch the interactions with going to a house. Watch if there's animals outside. Watch if I go to the door and someone might be drunk. Watch all these interactions and you can see how you can actually do it. A lot of people are like, man, is he preaching to the choir? No, because every single 3 months now, it seems like DoorDash is implementing something from the other apps that needed to come over here so it can clean up the app. There's going to be a lot of dirty drivers who won't be dirty drivers anymore. Okay? There's going to be a lot of dirty drivers who won't be dirty drivers anymore. What this will also do is this. When they know they're sending these orders out and they're sending them to certain drivers, you know, everyone knows about the driver utility helper app, the app that assists you with orders. You put in the dollar amount, you know, the miles, and automatically, if those orders come through, they give it straight to you. You don't even have to do anything. Okay, which is not fair to someone else that doesn't have it, and they're trying to get their orders the right way because they're on the highest level right there on that diamond status. They know that they're going to get the order. They know that DoorDash sent them the order. That's why a lot of these things, you know, are playing out. Also, DoorDash is cleaning house, and they're doing it section by section by way of how they set up their future infrastructure. Okay, so you guys got to understand that also. You got to understand that also. Okay. It's going to clean up a lot of dirty drivers. It's going to clean up a lot of people that have 2 phones and 3 phones on the same app. It's going to clean a lot of that stuff out. Okay? It's going to clean a lot of that stuff out. Customers won't have to see drivers driving all around town with their orders saying, man, where's he going with my order? Saying, man. Said the W said, he said, Grady, where you been? People, he talking about from Sanford and Son. All right, so I haven't been anywhere. So I've been focusing on my other channel here on YouTube. I'm slowly growing that one up to go ahead and do some things there. But I was posting up on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and all the other ones, doing that every single day. Every single video that you guys see here on YouTube, they are on all of those other platforms. I was putting all the video over there, doing it. So every single video that you have seen of mine here, they are on the other platforms also. And everyone knows about everyone in the gig world. And this brings up an announcement also. I'm going to take a piece of Pay to Drive's page channel, and I'm getting a lot of comments from people over on Facebook. Specifically, they all want to know. See, the driver utility helper app is mainly people on YouTube. The people on Facebook, they don't know about it. They're asking questions about it. They are saying, is that fair to other drivers? They have all these questions. So they are now getting all the videos. They now see what it is. You may get some more downloads and things like that on people trying that's gonna maybe try it out. But they will be coming from let's say the Instagram and the Facebook and things like that by way of Hot Facts with Robert Reese, the official news channel of the gig economy. Even if there's something going on, I am assisting and helping you guys. You might get downloads out of this, but you're going to need this because some of these people feel like it's not fair. So, and these are coming from the other stuff. So I will be reading comments and emails from the other platforms and reading them here on YouTube. So you guys here on YouTube can hear what everybody else on every other platform is saying about the things that they don't hear, but now they're going to be hearing it. So that's the announcement right there. And all of the videos that have just been posted up, they have seen it all. They saw the most outrageous, and they saw the one about the gig wars thing. They saw that first. Then I put it up on my other channel. Gary Middleton saw it there, and so did the Gig Wars. They saw it there. They made comments over there, and so did Cody. They act like they saw it for the first time when I put it up here. But go over there and see. I put it over on your platforms first, then brought it to the other YouTube channel, then brought it here. Okay, so I brought it to this YouTube channel last. That's what I was doing. I've been putting stuff on every single platform. So every single part of the audience that watches Hot Facts, they are getting exactly what they are supposed to get. And they are learning a lot about, they're learning about a lot of you guys too, because I put the videos there. So you guys might get subscribers from some of these people. Some people might like the stuff that you guys do, but you guys might get more subscribers by way of Hot Facts because I'm sharing all my videos over there. And you guys do know I have 3.5 million here on YouTube. and then another like 2.5 something million on Instagram, and then almost another million there on Facebook right there. So I'm shifting over the stuff there, so all of the hot facts people can start coming over to YouTube also. Okay, to YouTube also, because I feel that the people that want to say something get drowned out. And over on YouTube, what we have now, it's a lot of drowning out people who want to say something, and that's not cool. So if I can bring people who want to say something and have an opinion and speak and have them go to your channels and watch and leave comments, that's going to make it better, because you're going to have to answer to these people who are watching you because they're watching you. Okay. Now I'm going to jump off of that DoorDash level system thing. Make sure you guys do pay attention to what was said here. And by the way, Hot Facts with Robert Reese has been preaching it for a whole year. And that's the system that I said was going to come. You guys all laughed at me, and it's here. I told you guys what they were doing, and that's what it is. Okay? Now, I got to tell you guys something here. This incident right here happened in the Carl's Jr. Right up the street. Okay? I was there on a delivery. I'm waiting on the inside. This lady walks in with a cast on her leg, and she had some type of brace on her other foot. And she asked them she tried to go to the bathroom and had the code. She had her 2 little kids with her. She goes and asks the guy with the bathroom code, because, the placards say that everyone can go into every bathroom, and so he gave her a code. She tried to put the code in, and the code didn't work. Okay. She goes and tells him that the code didn't work. He comes back and says this one is for men, but the placard says it has a dress and the stick figure on both of them. So I thought that was a little weird. I didn't say nothing. I'm just sitting there. Okay. He walks back. She tries it on the other door. It don't work. Okay. He goes back after he looks in some book. He punches in the number, and he's saying in Spanish. He's speaking in Spanish now. He was cussing her out and everything in Spanish because she did not understand Spanish or speak Spanish. He was cussing her out in Spanish, and I'm standing there. So it's like one of those moments on that John Keonan show, What Would You Do? I'm just standing there, and I understand Spanish fluently. Okay? Everyone knows my wife is Mexican and Peruvian and Italian. Okay? Okay? I'm from LA County and Orange County. Nothing but Mexicans. Okay? I can speak when I have to. You've seen it on some of the videos that I have out there. Sometimes I do. I understand everything he is saying. He's talking to a staff, which is all the women in there, saying she can't understand or see that that's for the men. And then check this out. Pendeja. He said it 3 times. And then start calling her stupid in Spanish. And she was already in the bathroom. So I said, hey. He said, huh? I said, you can't do that, man. He said, huh? I said, you can't do that. I said, I understand Spanish. I said, you thought that I don't understand what you were saying. So I let him know everything he said to her in Spanish. And I said, that's not right. I said, you can't do that and just say whatever because you think someone can't understand you. I said, that's not cool. I said, you are a business. I said, what if I was a secret shopper and you did that right in front of me? He said, I did not say that, sir. I said, tell me you did not say pendeja 3 times. And I told him when he said it. No, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. I said, yes, it did. And the other lady, the manager lady, she's looking and she's smiling like because she sees that, oh, yeah, he caught you. Like he really caught you. They didn't say nothing. They left him on the island all by himself. All by himself. He told me, what's your name? Gave him my name. He said, I'm going to contact customer support. I said, I'm going to contact customer support right now. He said, you cannot come back here. I said, I will be coming back here because I'm the highest driver that you have, and you see me almost all the time. I said that just to get him mad. But I said, I'm going to contact them right now. He gives me the food, and then he said something to me. He said something under his breath, stupid or something. I said, so I'm stupid now? I'm stupid? He said, I did not call you stupid. I said, tell me you did not just say this. He got quiet. He went to the tablet, picked up the tablet. Okay, my rating has not dropped. I have not a thumbs down from any of the restaurants because I told him I'm going to call customer support. Guess what I did? I called customer support. They never had a call like this come in from a driver. I explained to them what happened, and it offended me. And I said that he should not be doing that because he's a business and this is a customer. I said, what if I did that to the customer that I was dropping it off to, and I broke it down to him, let them know, broke it down. They got everything. I told them I do not want to pick up at this place anymore. I said, I don't want to be picking up orders at this anymore. I said, can you please remove me from this location permanently? I don't want to pick up there anymore. Even though I told him I'm still going to come, I told them that I am not picking up there permanently. My ratings have not dropped. Nothing has happened. No, nothing else like that. I get all my stuff, and everything is good. I brought this story up to let you guys know you will be put in some situations where doing the right thing is doing the right thing, but make sure you follow up and back that up. You got to call support. That was not cool what he did, cussing somebody out in Spanish because he knew that they did not understand what he was saying. That's not right. No one should do that in any language. If you speak any language, you don't do that to any customer. Yeah, I hit him with I hit him with the Booker T. Tell me you didn't just say that. Yeah, I hit him with the Booker T. Yes, I did. That is what I did. And speak up and do the right thing. I wouldn't want no one doing that to my wife. I met an African dude, and he didn't know that I understood what he was saying. And then I spoke some stuff back to him in front of my doctor, and he was like, "What?" Yeah, I wouldn't want somebody to do that. You go into a Korean store, Chinese store, whatever, Filipino store, Cambodian store. I wouldn't want anyone to go in there and have them, cursing you out, and then you don't even know. But if someone is in there and they understand, they go let them know. You got to speak up sometimes. Staying quiet all the time, that's not cool. Because if he did that one time, I know he does it all the time. So sometimes you got to go ahead and speak up. And just like I did today, I'm a segue over here. I put that video up to clear everything up about Real Talk with Roy. You guys saw that. He had me. He told me if I can put his question up on Twitter, okay, because he did not want corporate to see it. Okay, he didn't want to get fired. Okay, shortly after that, all the links went, showed him everything. He says he got suspended and all this other stuff. All that stuff was done by him. I put everything up right there. Hopefully this can all you guys say, well, remember when he said, Reese, if you show me what Bob Bradley said, and I actually did it right now with everything. I showed everything Bob Bradley said, showed even the one where it was sharing all the other stuff, shared all that stuff. Hot Facts was telling the truth the whole time. Even the part when I let Roy know that Bob was going out and doing it, he went publicly and started talking about Bob, and that made it worse. And then that's when it went to fly. So all that happened with him, and I don't know if he did something before at Domino's with the question there. I don't know if he was the driver. It says something about being suspended or something else like that. That's what it says. I don't know if he knew he was going to get suspended, but that is pretty much what that question was. And he did not want to put it up because he did not want to get fired. But then corporate saw that video, so he was already in his own situation by himself. And that's what I proved today. Hot Facts had nothing to do with the man getting fired. So all you guys, especially on the lounge, I proved it to you guys. Please take that out of your mouth. And for everyone that was watching and thinking that they were telling the truth, all you heard were lies, and I spread the truth, and I showed the hot facts. Everything I said was true. And if you guys don't know, go back and check out the video. Read the question that he asked me to go ahead and put on Twitter. It's still on my Twitter right now, and it's about a driver being suspended for being late or something else like that. He's the only driver, and he did not want to put it on his own thing, and he told me to @Domino's so they can see it. So he was probably the driver who was already in the doghouse, and then that video that was leaked that they accidentally put on up there that Bob Bradley got and showed everyone, showed me, and then it got all over the place. They saw that video and they had him there, and they decided to let him go. That had nothing to do with hot facts, and everyone knows it right now. And if you still keep coming up now, if they still say it was me, you're a liar. Just like this Sam Lee thing, they banned Sam Lee for actually having the suspicions of the Gig Wars app of releasing his information and getting him hacked. They released him for having his own opinion. Okay, he told me about that. He showed me his brand new phone. He showed me he was hacked like 9-10 times. He said, I think this is all coming from the Gig Wars app. That's what he said. He told me that. So take me trying to pump Sam up. Me and Sam don't even talk. We talk here when he's in my chat. I've seen Sam 3 times since he's been on the lounge. I see Xander. Well, we'll see Xander almost every 2-3 days or something else like that. Maybe he saw me every day and I didn't see him. But please stop doing that and take all that stuff out. Everything that has been coming from there is propaganda and lies. They told me I didn't know nothing about the driver utility helper app. I put the video up and showed you guys that I know about the app, and I have people that have downloaded the app that Gary don't even know their real names, and they have had things happen. There's a lot of things that have happened that he don't even know about, and I'm pretty sure he hasn't got those, and he needs to answer those. Also, there's about 20 questions that Roy will not ask when he does the interview that Hot Facts has, and I guarantee he will not ask any of the questions that I have, and it'll be a bogus interview because you want to get the interview done with someone that can articulate and ask the questions and actually know where it's going, and not just someone getting up there and throwing out some random stuff. That's that there. People, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Follow me over on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram. You guys already know what it is right there. If you want to do an interview, that's how you do it right there. Hit me directly. Go on over to all the other stuff. You can book it yourself. Do whatever you got to do. Make sure you watch Hot Facts. Make sure you watch the DoorDash Revolution. Take care, everyone. Take care. And Hot Facts had the truth. Now, about to go do what I do. I'm out of here like Chuck Woolery in 2 and 2.